The biggest challenge to our global esports events is just the sheer scale. We're running show for almost 30 days between load-in to strike. It took 133 deliveries to get the show into the building. 25 miles of cable, 300,000 pounds being hung in the rigging overhead at the forum.
When people finally see this show and they see the stage and the production value, they're gonna know. VALORANT Champions is here.
We talk so much about how diverse the VALORANT audience is. They're incredibly young. They love the game, they love the sport, they compete themselves.
I'm actually from Canada, so I flew in to attend this because I really had to couldn't miss it.
I really keep up with VALORANT, and it's just like so entertaining to watch.
I've met a lot of friends through VALORANT. VALORANT's actually my very first video game I've ever really played. I think it's more inclusive, especially as a woman. There's just a lot of other girls who play VALORANT. And whenever we're not doing anything, we're just playing VALORANT.
The biggest thing that they probably enjoy is just the spectacle of it all.
We've got a fan fest outside. We've had pop-ups all around the city. There's a 20-foot wingman statue outside in the fan fest.
We're doing a gold carpet outside, which is gonna feature our artists, which is gonna feature our pro players, it's gonna feature our influencers.
We have players from all over the world, so we have to design things that really represent an entire global culture, which is, no small feat.
I'm from LA. I've always wanted to bring an event to LA of this size, and it's been incredible that we're able to do it at this historic venue.
We have experimented a lot in the past couple of years with the opening ceremony. I kept talking to the team about when you go to Disneyland, you see your favorite characters, you go to these rides, you buy a Mickey Mouse t-shirt, but then at the end of the day, you have the fireworks moment. And that's the thing everyone remembers. It's a big payoff. That was kind of the vision. The ceremony is the moment.
It's a 10-minute opening ceremony that has to take people on a journey. So you need areas of light and dark. You need moments where people are right up in your face in the camera. You need moments where you can pull out and reveal the entirety of the venue.
So we broke it out into 3 different chapters, and the first one is the community, because we are nothing without the people that play this game, that make this culture, and that show up here to play on the stage and cheer from the crowd. When it comes to the music artists that we partner with, first and foremost, we look to our community. Eric DOA is the perfect example of that. He is just a VALORANT player, and he is stoked to work with us and to bring something special to life.
What? What the Every minute of today has been great.
Eric DOA's song came out, it was very well received, and we love the idea of having him surrounded by his peers, influencers, pro players, talent, the sense of community. 5 is always better, it's like in the song. That brings us together, the unapologetically global mindset.
All of this started many months ago. They asked me to just encapsulate this young character that they were releasing from LA. He's Mexican American, and I was able to express my type of music and what I love, and how a song for myself would have sounded if I was a VALORANT agent.
The second act, we wanted to focus on the game and the IP. How do we bring our agents to life?
Ignition is the core theme of VALORANT the game. So when we were looking at reinventing Ignition, we wanted to give it vocals.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a venom in my hand, I'll clutch that.
And we looked to 2 fresh artists, Jazz and MA. It's an intense, abstract battle for a spike that is planted and then an attempted retake. And you have this flash of abilities, this beautiful color that fills up the room, but it's also deadly and urgent, and it ends in an explosion. In Act 3, we get this great homage to the sport itself. You're gonna see Grabbits performing the anthem. You're gonna see an homage to the teams in the screens itself. Grabbits is then going to perform Ticking Away, which is our 2023 anthem.
I need to keep you around.
Even since the beginning of the song, the journey has been incredible.
We knew right off the bat that it had to be epic. We knew right off the bat that a lot had to be at stake. The goal was to just kind of take the sound that had been wildly successful the first year and build on it.
Want to run that one more time?
Let's go.
Let's do it. And again, mark it. Just get to your spot.
I'm Baby No Money, and my role tomorrow is about 21 seconds on Taking Away with Grabbits. It's gonna be epic, it's gonna be poggers. He's really easy to work with and just like a happy person.
What up, motherfuckers? Let's go, Riot Games, VALORANT, fucking let's go!
Somebody like Baby No Money, he comes in and he is so ready to just be a part of things, whether it be in our Don't Watch Champions series where he became the random, or whether it's just in the anthem itself, or going to Brownies and Valorade. That's how we know somebody's a partner.
I'm really happy that Riot's the forefront of the gaming world right now, and I grew up playing Riot video games. It's kind of like a full circle event type thing. It's like even my dad likes the song, so hell yeah.
I'm just soaking it all in. All you can do is just kind of buckle in and take the ride.
When Valorant players see this opening ceremony, I want them to feel awe, but then also proud to be a Valorant player.
So the room is designed with a lot of LED screens. We have a ton of lights, we have a ton of pyro, augmented reality. More is more, but the difficulty is trying to combine all the things together.
What we did this year specifically was try to upgrade the portals that you see the players walking out. So at lock-in, you saw this like raw scaffolding, but you can kind of see that it's starting to get there. At Masters Japan, you can see it 60% there. And the goal was to always get to Champions and have it be fully active.
One of the biggest challenges is the amount of time you get in the venue to see it in real life. One of the tools that we use in order to get ahead of that is a previs, to put a great skeleton together so that when we come into a venue with 4 days worth of rehearsal time, we already have a plan in place.
Tying in lighting and PixMob is a step further that we took it this year. So why stop at the stage, right? We're seeing it, but we want you to feel it. So now as the spike explodes, you'll feel that ripple effect in the audience. You'll see it kind of take over the cascade.
When you see Raze's boombot explode alongside this great pyrotechnics moment, in-screen content going crazy, these are the moments we're chasing. We're trying to use technology to bring a little bit of magic from our game to life.
One of the biggest challenges of the show is how we sequence the different elements, from who rehearses on the stage at what time and how we coordinate gameplay versus the opening ceremony. Figuring out what goes in what order is incredibly precise and challenging. One thing off sets the whole show off.
There's always an infinite number of curveballs and variables that you just have to figure out, whether it's a literal hurricane or an earthquake during the hurricane, or just technical difficulties. And so we wouldn't do this if it weren't something that mattered to the players and something that we knew would make them proud.
When I walked into the arena and I saw that stage coming to life, I got emotional. We care so much about this thing, and we work so hard. All the effort we put in for over a year planning this thing and building this thing, everything was worth it.
That trophy lift, it's an important moment for everybody, not just the winning team. Everybody's blood, sweat, tears, everything go into that moment.
We talk so much about blowing our fans' mind. To give them something special, a memorable experience they'll never forget.